well there it is, a huge weekend ahead at the historic Bristol Dragway. 3 days of racing action. The Super Grip NHRA Thunder Valley Nationals will kick off on Friday. Get ready to feel the adrenaline as drivers go head to head. And this morning we are honored to be joined by Ida Zetterstrom, NHRA Top Fuel racer. Ida, it is great to have you on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, I know you have to be pretty excited about getting ready to race this weekend in Bristol.
I am. This race has kind of been on my bucket list for many years. Obviously, I want to race as many as possible out here on the NHRA circuit, but there's something special with Bristol. This track has such a charm, and it's just a really great atmosphere.
And you said you were there, you got to watch last time, yes. And this time you will actually be on the strip.
Yes, finally.
That is wonderful. And you've already been, first of all, I was reading a little bit about you. You started racing when you were 8?
Yes, I started in a class called Junior Dragster. 8 was the lowest age back when I started. Now you can even be younger than that. I think you can be 5 or 6 when you start. So, yeah, so we start them young, so to say. But yeah, I did that until I was 16. I changed to a bigger class, a little bit bigger engine. Super Comp is the class called. And then I raced bikes for many years before I actually went to Top Fuel, which has always been my dream and goals.
Oh my goodness. Do you still do a little motorcycle racing bikes?
I have since I moved over here to US, I haven't had my bike over here, so I actually haven't done it. But in the past, I dabbled a little bit with it. I sold my very competitive bike after we won the championship, and I went back and rode it for that. The guy that bought it a few times to kind of help them get tuned in. So.
Just for fun, right?
Yeah, and kind of helping out, finding that tune up that is like that sweet spot. These bikes are a handful.
Oh my goodness. And of course, I was reading, you kind of grew up in an island just outside of Finland?
Yes, so I'm born in Stockholm, Sweden, and then I moved to a small island in between Sweden and Finland. So I'm half Swedish, half Finnish, and yeah, it's a fantastic little place. Only 30,000 people living there, and it's just very cool having water all around you, and just beautiful, beautiful place.
And of course, you raced there for a while, and now this is your first season in the U.S.?
Yes, so no racing on our small island, really, yeah, but we raced over in Europe. So I won the championship in Europe in 2023 in Top Fuel, and before that, a couple of championships on the super street bike side. And last year, I made my debut in NHRA by the end of the year and raced the last 8 races on the NHRA circuit. And then this year was supposed to be my first full year, but we're actually part-time still. I have 11 races at my schedule at the moment, and looking for more great partners to be able to be out here full time.
Well, that is fantastic. Tell me about last weekend. I understand it was a banner weekend for you.
We had a really good weekend last weekend. It was our best one for the year, so to say. We made it through first round. We qualified well. We had a really consistent car. Came out and then lost a really tough race actually in the quarterfinals against one of the world champions, Doug Kalidas. So it was definitely a close race and very I'm having a hard time finding English words. Very productive race for us going forward. So yeah, being part-time out here is not the easiest, because obviously I don't get the same chance at the track as all these other teams out here that run the full 20 race circuit. But to come out here with the full-time teams that are the best of the best in the world, and we qualified 8 and still be able to put out a good show, it makes me feel really good, and I'm very hopeful for this weekend here that we could potentially do even better.
I'm excited to watch you race, and of course one of the things at Bristol, you really get to get up close and personal with the fans. They've got that great area. Every ticket is a pit pass. Are you looking forward to that?
Oh yes, that's one of the best parts. We actually get all the fans so up close and personal in the pit. And then there's something with Bristol, with the sound, when you have the mountains close by. You gotta go. You just gotta go and see it.
You gotta go. I mean, we're talking 12,000 horsepower. We're talking 330 miles an hour, 3.7 seconds. Your heart must be racing. I always say I would have my eyes closed, but you say it's best to
yeah, and drag racing is something you don't just go to watch, you go to feel. Because when you're there, you can feel it. You can feel that rumble in your body when the cars pass by. It's like a small earthquake. You can feel the nitro kind of tingle in your eyes, and you get to see the guys working on the cars in between the rounds. It's such an experience, and something I would definitely not miss if I was around this weekend.
All right. Well, Ida, thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure to have you on the show. Hey, you can meet some of the other drivers competing at the Thunder Valley Nationals at an event later today. Buddy Hull, we're talking Steve Johnson and Daniel Wickerson will all be at the Food City on Highway 394 in Blentville from 3 to 5 this afternoon. Autographs will be on a first-come, first-served basis. And tickets to this weekend's Super Grip Thunder Valley Nationals are available. Just log on to BristolDragway.com. You will not want to miss it. Going to be a lot of fun. Of course, we're going to be cheering on Ida, she is out there racing head to head over the weekend.